Hello and welcome to today's homework helpline. If you have a question you'd like me to go over, please send me a message on Remind. If not, I just got done creating the classworks for Friday. So I will start with some Math 3 classwork. Then I'll do some algebra classwork and then geometry classwork. However, if you have a question that you would like to see done at any time, please send me a remind message and I'll be happy to finish whatever problem I'm working on and then go ahead and do the problem that you ask. All right, so let's take a look at Math 3's classwork. This is coming live Friday during whatever period. So first up, we have a Pythagorean theorem again. So this is example number 1. We have a beautiful right triangle. We have a square there. All right. And after this, I have a question already. Cool. They gave us a 12 here. Oopsie. No, I do not want to use green because I've been using green for something else. Always. 12 and 9. Remember, in green, not blue, I always sent a nice, beautiful C here. So we are trying to solve for C. Okay. So the Pythagorean theorem states a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A in this case will be 12 and b will be 9, I guess. So 12 squared plus 9 squared equals c squared. Order of operations says to square things first. So 12 squared is 144 plus 9 squared is 81 equals c squared. I'm going to go ahead and open up my calculator app on my computer. 144 plus 81 is a grand total of 225 equals c squared. Always square root both sides and you get 15, believe it or not. Sweet. 15. Yay, I didn't have to round on that one. Sometimes you do have to round on them. All right. So next, solve for interior angles of a triangle. So this is what we covered on Tuesday. We found out that a triangle is adding up to 180 degrees on the inside. So like always, I'm going to draw my shape. We have a 60 degrees up here. We have a 4x plus 3 here. And finally, we have a 2x plus 9 here. So this is the interior of a triangle. We know that if we take all three angles, so if we take 60 plus 4x plus 3 plus 2x plus 9, we can just set that to be 180 degrees. And this will be a house method problem. Let me scoot that over. So first we combine like terms. So we have 4 donuts plus 2 donuts. That's going to be a total of 6 donuts. Then we have $60 plus $3 is $63. And $63 plus 9 is $72. Equals 180. And now we can just do house method. So we are going to first take away the 72 on both sides and get 6x equals, luckily I have a calculator, 180 minus 72, I get 108. I draw my house again. I'm going to divide by 6 this time. And I get x equals, divide by 6, 18. There we go. And since it's only asking me for what is x, I can type in 18. Hit yes. And voila. Beautiful check mark. All right. Example number 3 is talking about the exterior angles of a triangle. All right. So this we covered on Tuesday as well. We will be going over Wednesday. And here is our problem. So number 3. They gave us this triangle. They said this is x degrees, this is 47 degrees, and this is 68 degrees. So what they are implying for us to do first actually is to find the letter y over in the corner. So if you remember from class, we said that if you take the two things in pink, so y plus 47, it's going to equal 68. Which means, house method, take away 47, take away 47. We get y equals 21 degrees. And from there, we could say, well, 180 minus 21 minus 47. So I'm going to bust out a calculator. 180 minus 21 minus 47. 112 equals x. Go ahead, type in 112. And bingo. Correct answer. And the last problem is interior angle sum of a triangle. So, using diagonals from a common vertex, how many triangles can be formed in the picture? So, we have not gone over this yet. This will be on Thursday. So this is question number 4. I'm going to try to draw that picture. Let's see here. There's a dot, another dot over here, a dot down here, and 2 more dots. A dot here and a dot here. All right, let's connect the dots. Doot, 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 doot. That looks gorgeous. They want us to start at 1 dot and just make triangles. So in order to do that, all you do, you just literally draw a line from that 1 dot to every other dot in the shape. Like this. Well, how many triangles are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 triangles. All done. If they wanted to know what is the angle sum, there is a formula that we will learn. 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides. But we will be going over that more on Thursday. So that brings a close to our Math 3 questions. Cancel edit. So now we are going to move on to algebra. But like I said, if you have any questions, then you can feel free to send me a message on Remind. I have my phone right next to me. And then I will be more than happy to go over it. All right, I had to mute myself as getting a drink and everything. So here's our next problem. This is our X game. Step 1, write down the problem. Step 2, we make our tic-tac-toe table. And we make our X game. Times on the top, addition on the bottom. We are going to put our 5x here. And our 21 here. And then 22 goes in the addition spot. 5 times 21 is going to be 105. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. All right, so now we got to figure out what times what equals 105 yet adds up to be 22. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. I'm going to do this the easiest way possible for me. 1 and 105. 2 does not work. 3 does. Oh, bust out my calculator again. What is 105 divided by 3? That's 35. 4 can't go in it. 5 though, because I just did 5 times 21. Okay, that one's not going to work. 6, no. Can 7 go into 105? 105 divided by 7. Ooh, 7 and 15. 8, no. 9, no. 10, no. 11, no. 12, no. 13. 105 divided by 13. That's a decimal, nope. 14, nope. So 15. Oh, so these are the only ones. Well, which combination is going to make 22? This one. 7 and 15. So now I go back over here. I'm going to put my 7x down here. My 15x here. We need a red X and we need a blue X automatically. Okay. 5 and 15 can both be divided by 5. So I can put a 5x there. And that means 5 times 1 is 5. And 5 times a 3 is 15. And then the red spot, 3 times what equals 21? Oh, 7. So my answer is going to be in red, 5x plus 7. And in blue, 1x plus 3. Type it into my beautiful Delta Math program. 5x plus 7 and x plus 3. Enter. Yay! Got it right. Sweet. All right, so let's see here. I'm not going to do a level 2. Ooh, solving quadratics by factoring. Oh, so much fun. So this is the same concept, and we will be going over this on Thursday. So step 1. Write down the problem. I'm putting a gap for a reason. Because this is the same thing. We're still going to be doing tic-tac-toe and the X game. But the problem on this one is we're missing a number there. Luckily, we can always add a number there to make life easy. We can always add the number 0. Cool. So now we have a number there. We have 3 numbers. X squared still goes here. However, this time it's going to be a plus 0 here. We need to add it to be negative 9. And if we take our 1 times 0, that's 0. Oh, shoot. This is going to be a harder one. So what times what equals 0 but adds up to be negative 9? Well, that's easy. 0 and negative 9. So that means we could put a 0x here and a negative 9 here. This is where it gets kind of weird because I would not do it this way, but it is possible because then you can have your red X and your blue X. Well, we have to put a 0 down here, which means our negative 9 goes up here. So our answer would be x plus 0 and x minus 9 equals 0. But since it wants us to factor it, that means we need to set both these two equations. X plus 0 equals 0. And x minus 9 equals 0. Well, the left one, x equals 0. The right one, x equals 9. So to put my answer in, I type in 0, comma, 9. Submit. Yes, and there we go. We got it correct. So that one's going to be a little bit harder, but I will be going over that type of stuff on Thursdays. All right. And last but not least, geometry. Now, I had a student send me a question. It's going to be a little bit difficult to go over, but I'm going to try my best. So I need to switch over to graph paper real fast. Boop. There we go. Because they gave me a beautiful graph. So I'm going to try my darndest to do this. So we have W at 2, 2. We have Y at 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. We have V all the way up at 6, 9. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! And we have X all the way down at 1, negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Oh, man. Let us connect the dots. Whoop. What timestamp do I need to know? Where is it? 18 minutes. All right. So the question is, they want to know what is the slope, and then they want to know the length. So we have 4 lines. We have VW, then we have WX, then we have XY, and finally we have YV. Now, remember, we read left to right, and these are all going to be fractions. So, going from V to W, left to right, that's a positive slope. We go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 over 4. This is an X all the way down here. So WX, once again, left to right, that's an up and down. So that's up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And over 1. Well, that's just 9. XY. XY. Well, once again, that's positive. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Zoltan tells me that's 8. Yep. 2 to 9. No, that's 7. Okay, cool. They're off just by a little. And finally, the last one is positive still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over 1. Which is 8. Now, there are all our slopes. Now, if we wanted to find the length of them, we could do the nice, beautiful distance formula. Or, one of my students showed me, for VW, just take your 7 squared plus 4 squared. So that's 49 plus 28. And I'm going to open up my calculator again because I like using calculator. 49 plus 28 equals 77. And I know I can't square root symbol that. So the answer is just going to be square root of 77. Because if I break it down, I get 7 and 11. That's not going to be very helpful. So WX. So this was VW. Let's do WX right here, XY here, and YV here. All right, so WX is 9 and 1. So 9 squared plus 1 squared, 81 plus 1 is 82. Factor tree. 82 is 2 and 41. I can't break it up any more than that. So nope. So that's going to be square root of 82 as well. XY 8 squared is 64 plus 16. Shoot, why do I not know 64 plus 16 right now? Is an 80. Oh, I can break that up. That's 8 and 10. 2, 4, 2, 5. 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. Look at the very last row. You're looking for pairs. There's a pair of 2s and a pair of 2s. So that means 2 times 2 is going to be, whoopsie. Let's do it in rose code. 4 square root of 5. And lastly, the green one. 8 squared is 64 plus 1 is 65. 65 is just 5 and 13, which you can't do anything. So that's just going to stay square root of 65. And there we go. That would be all of them. Now, going back to my geometry homework, we have this beautiful 2 pictures. It's asking what goes with angle G. So angle G would match up with, let's see here, angle O. Where's my mouse? There you are. Oh, submit. Yay! That's it. All done. And it even has a beautiful picture. All right. Next up, congruency versus similarity. Boom. So, if I just look at these 2 shapes, they are definitely not similar. They're not even congruent. So, figure STUV is not congruent to figure WXYZ because rigid motion cannot be used. So remember, rigid motion talks about sliding an object, turning an object, and flipping an object. So neither one of these, I mean, this is not even similar because a dilation can't even fix that. It's impossible. They're 2 different shapes. All done. Here's a proportion. I like how they have a beautiful picture here. They want to know what OP is. So we have a proportional thing that we can set up. We need to figure out what the heck OP is. We also know that there is a 13 with that triangle. So what matches up with OP on the other one? 31, and therefore 46 is on the bottom. This is just a cross multiply and divide. So literally, I'm just going to do 13 times 31. And then I'm going to divide by 46. And it says round to the nearest tenth. So this is literally calculator work. 13 times 31 equals, divided by 46. I get 8.76. Oh, round to the nearest tenth. 6 rounds up. So that'll be an 8. 8.8. All done. So that's where I'm going to stop for my video today. I will keep the live chat going up until 7:30. If you have a question on one of your homeworks, whether it be old or new or something that you wanted to ask, please just send me a message to my remind and I'll be helpful you. I will help you as soon as I can. But at 7:30, I'm going to close this stream up. All right, so since I see nobody left on stream, I'm going to just end it today. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a good afternoon.